Welcome to another episode of the OHB Academy podcast. And this one is a special one because we've actually got an OHB Academy member. But first and foremost, I've got to big up ourselves first. Got myself, Michael, Coach Drive in the building. And today's guest,
Big Steve, you know. So I had to cut you because I'm excited he's here, you get me? So
Big Steve. Yeah. So one of the legacy members. Yeah, I'll let you intro you.
yeah, man, Stephen, one of our foundation members, I would say.
Yeah.
So yeah, excited to have you here. Thank you for coming down.
Yeah, thanks. Man.
But yeah, man, we want to just kind of, me personally, want to kind of get into your story, how you got into coaching, and obviously your journey, like, with our support and what that's done for your business, and then kind of just go from there, really. So be super honest. You can tell all the good and the bad. Yeah, so
No pressure, bro.
yeah, man, I know Michael's got questions written down.
Yeah.
I'm going to freestyle, but I'll let Michael just...
You know, we should start off.
Oh, true.
Cool, man. So let's get into that then, man. What made you get into online coaching? Because I think you was doing it before working with us, right? You was already had something online, okay? So talk to us about that.
Yeah, I've been coaching for a little while, but I feel like it's funny actually how I started. My brother was like, "Your physique's hard, you need to make peace from it," and I was like,
Wait, your brother said, hold on, let me just translate. Your brother said your physique is really good.
"Yeah,
so
like
you need to make money.
monetize it, innit? If you got something, people are saying either you PT or you do this or you do that, monetize it."
That older brother,
Older brother, yeah,
that was good insight.
You saw the vision.
he's the vision. He's the guy the goat. Anyway,
Bro.
so he was like, yeah, do that. And I was like, nah. Then he's like, I don't even know what. Then he's like, nah, look, people are doing it online. You've got the knowledge, you might as well do it. And I was like, nah, do you know what? Then he's like, do you know what? Go on Canva, make a poster. I'll pay for the ad fee. And I was like, I swear. And he's like, do it, man, do it. And one in the meme, then he did it on the meme page. And he slapped it on. And then like that, I probably got my first 6 clients.
When was this?
This was before lockdown, though. This is time.
Wow, okay.
I've been coaching before you, man, online anyway. Then after that came up, okay, cool. Then that happened. Then 2 weeks or 3 weeks after that, first job. This was after uni. After uni, I was chilling, just doing another. And I was like, you might as well jump on this. Looking at it, thinking, you know, I can do this. And obviously, I was giving people free game already. After that, got my first 6 clients. I was doing things long. It was just draining. Because
How much were you charging back then?
back then, first time, on 60. But this was 2019 though.
£60 a month, yeah?
Tell about, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, this was 2019.
Times 6, that's 360. You're making 6 clients.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then,
You know,
that was my first. Then after that, I started working. And then that's when I got into IT. And I was doing like a lot of learning. Because of that, I just couldn't handle both realistically. Because of that, I couldn't really do both properly. And then started pushing it a little bit. But I always had like clients.
Before you did online, were you doing PT? Like face-to-face? Okay, so you never had the gym floor grind, like the machines and all that.
If you know, it is, I think, I've never done PT. But I would just never done it. Then
Okay.
I did it for a little bit though. But then I think,
when I do it,
did I do it?
after that.
So I worked somewhere, then I worked somewhere else, then I worked somewhere else. I just kept moving up, doing IT in it. Then when I got to, I think, company I used to work for, I didn't know the name, but anyway, I was there. Then knew my brother was like, might as well just get the PT license, do it properly. You got people who are asking for it, because what's mad is people are always gonna value PT rather than online, because online the concept they don't really get it, but PT is a lot more of exchange of time.
Yeah.
And when you chilling though, let's be honest. What does chilling mean? Was you taking topless photos and holiday?
No, do you know it's
I was attracting the clients.
it is. What I clocked when I started the View Man was I just made content online I like to see.
Right.
I mean, I like content. I'll see someone's content, I'm like, that's hard, and I'll do it myself.
That's what you was doing at the time.
So I would just always be posting whenever I felt like it, not really knowing what I was doing, but I would just post content that I like to see.
Yeah.
And people would just be like, oh, yeah, you do PC sessions. I'm like, nah. Then few there, and then I think one day I was thinking about it and I was like, I don't know who it was someone. Might as well catch this. Might as well see what they're saying. Like, why not? What am I going to lose in it? The bag, let me just pay whatever. I done it. After that, I started PTing somewhere. Close to here, actually. Oh, then Hustle Gym, shout them out. First ever place I PT'd.
What gym?
Hustle Gym in Bow.
Okay. And
PT there. This very close there. Then I was PTing there, and then I was doing all right. I was picking up, getting clients. So then I was still working in it. So me, I've always been an early riser. Me, gym sessions in the morning. So when I was PTing, I wake up at 3:30, get my session in, get home, change, get their session in, go to work, after work, do a session in the evening, and go yard.
oh my God, training twice.
No, just like 2 PT sessions, one in the morning. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get to.
Yeah, and then I will be doing a few in the week. Some days I wouldn't have any, but some days those are the hours I could do it, innit? Then I was clocking it, innit? Then I was one day I was sitting, I was like, everyone online is telling me that I really and truly the PT things that you need to do it online. When I tried it online, it's not really popping like they told me to do it.
But what did you try? Because people say this to me all the time.
I mean,
I tried.
I mean-
What did you actually try?
But there was no real. There was one time I paid someone for accountability where I'd post 3 times. He'll get onto me to post 3 times a week, but I'll just post whatever. There was no direction, if you know what I mean. So it was almost like you was working and you can't see the formula that gets the result. You're almost like shooting blanks, if you know what I mean. So my brother would be like, it'll be a Saturday. My brother was like, what are you doing? You should be making content. I'm like, hear it, but what's the lead?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the lead of making content? How is that going to turn into more people, if you know what I mean? Then for me, I was like, then I think, what was it then? I think I was, no disrespect to the people, the clients I had, but I had a couple clients that just weren't serious. You know what I mean? I'll be there PTing them and I'll be thinking, you don't respect this.
We all been there.
I mean,
Bro, I've been there.
yeah,
I think every coach has been there.
do
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna, I hope you don't see this, but bro, I had one girl, I should have batted up, but I'm just like, so she came to the PC session, she had makeup on for the last night, bro. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it. I'm thinking, I ain't trying to do this, man. These men ain't serious. And I was thinking, maybe I need to go to her.
They're trying to think if I had anyone ever that bad.
Bro,
BT.
saying, yeah, the diet was mad. I'm thinking, bro, you got makeup on from the night before when you're coming to step.
Yeah.
Like, you're saying what I'm doing seriously. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, violating. No. So for me, after that, I was thinking, obviously, some people are serious. Some people are taking it in, but I just always like to online more because I just feel like people pay for the result. Where,
No, but okay, cool. Let me stop you there though. So you just thought online is better. People pay for the result. This is a lot of knowledge. Was you studying or was you researching? How did you come to learn any of
that
this
online is better.
Yeah, like what gave you the first concept to go online kind of thing?
and how it worked?
My brother just told me to do it. I said, all right.
Was he doing it? Was he doing
He's just about with stuff in
So
it.
did you do research though, like YouTube, like looking at how to build an online business? Like,
No, but what I meant all better was I just felt I gave better value.
okay,
Because I've given people, I've coached people online and I've given them results. Everybody that I've PT'd online, in person, I just feel like I tell them to do this, that. Then
Because that time, essentially, when you put that your ad on the meme page,
yeah,
that was all £60 for online clients.
yeah.
So you was doing online.
Yeah,
Then,
so from then,
but how did you know to do that? To do it in that way?
I've always been in the fitness thing, innit?
And when you so had you had coaches before?
Nah, but I've just always watched content. I've always been on bodybuilding. I've always known
So
what you need to do. So I've done it myself. I know what you need to do. I need to strip cows. People don't have to. I mean, I've always known the formula of doing it.
Yeah.
This is something you can actually do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So like doing Google Sheets, or how was you giving plans back then?
Giving plans, as in when I started,
Yeah, when you first started.
it was, I did so many things that now I'm just thinking, like, no wonder you hated it, bro. You was doing everything wrong.
Give us some.
So what I'll do, so what I'll do is I think very first way I done it was think of the meal plan, put it on my fitness pal, make the numbers make sense. That's all right. Then I'll make it look nice on Canva. And each
Canva.
bro, it made no sense.
Canva was about back then. Yeah,
Canva's
Canva's been around. Yeah.
No, then I'll put it in Canva, I'll make it look nice. And realistically, I'll make it look nice in Canva, but all of that format, all of that changing is a lot of time really nobody cares about. But it would take a lot of time and once you send it off, and then I'll send it off to someone, and then the formatting bit probably takes you longer, whole making the meal plan.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Then I'll do that, work out. I used to use an app called Stronger. It was a free app. and I'll just tell people to log their stuff and then let me see it, what numbers they're really pushing. But it's like a lot of admin per client to do.
Would you?
After that, you're just thinking, it's not even worth it. And you just said,
So you had a journey, man. So look, you had a question there.
No.
So you had a journey, man, and it seems like it was a natural progression for you. I'm guessing you was in good shape at the time. As your brother mentioned to you, you had a lot of wisdom from your brother and encouragement to do it. So that's big. You have to shout at your brother. Yeah, you have to shout. So what? Let's get to the part of you joining OHB Academy. Then, what was the kind of catalyst? What drove you to want to join or to be looking for someone and everything like that?
So funny that I was coaching someone in lockdown, giving this a game, teaching how to drop weight. I don't know what happened. He followed Jav. He showed me what Jav was doing, and I was looking at Jav. I was thinking that guy's doing this thing properly, though. I was thinking this guy's doing this thing properly. I'm like, oh, he's making sense.
You're a detective, bro. That's a good trait.
Oh, I think this guy's making sense. Let me grab him that follow. Then I followed you actually as well. But I followed you because of Jav.
Okay.
Only after I started talking to Clocks, you actually DM'd me some time ago.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but anyway, then I think Jav was doing the content. I'll just be always doing his thing. I'm thinking, yo, he don't rest with it, does he? Then I'll just pre in it, and I'm thinking, okay, cool. But back then, like fitness wasn't something I wanted to get better in that way. It wasn't that deep for me, innit?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it was, but no disrespect, but like if as people, I don't know, just maybe I don't know, I just
Say with your chest.
yeah, say it, bro. Like I didn't rate his marketing.
Okay.
His marketing didn't appeal to me, innit?
The impulse.
His marketing to older men on the physique that he's showing.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I could get this physique by myself. Am I gonna get? You know what I mean? So no, it just didn't. It's not something for me. I wasn't his target audience anyway. So because of that, saw his thing. I was like, I see what he's doing, but cool. Then I think because I followed him for so long, I think one time he just switched up his thing and he was switching it up to be
helping coaches,
isn't it? I'm thinking, what's this guy doing there, bro? And first thing comes with the red flag. I'm thinking, are you switching it up? If money's done good, you know what I mean? I started screaming and looking at him. I was like, if the money's done good, why is he trying to change it up? You know what I mean? And that even know what happened. Then I left other job. I left my job. I went to contracted. I had 4 days a week now. And I'm thinking, 4 days a week, not decent P's, but I always wanted a contract. So ideally, I wanted to always be in fitness and be in IT. But realistically, it was more because I just didn't think you could make the P's you could fully in fitness. So I thought if I do both, do my passion, and I got the P secured in it.
Yeah.
So then now, quite a contract, I got a day off. I'm like, well, this is it. Got a day off now, chilling, still on decent P's.
You got a day off. Let me translate to anyone that doesn't understand. I'm realizing that you speak kind of faster. Some people they're not even here. So you decided to go down the having a job route, but contracting, which we know makes a bit more money than just actually being a permanent staff. And it gave you balance to say, all right, let me start doing fitness. Alongside.
Well, I started contracting.
Okay.
And then I had a day off. It was 4 days. I had Fridays off.
Smart, yeah.
Because I had Fridays
off. Did you
off.
negotiate that or what?
Do you know what? I think it was either 4 days in the office, 5 days in the office. For the same P's, for the same amount of money. Or I would do 4 days in the office, Fridays off. But I thought about it, I was like, I'd rather just come in. You know what I mean? Then Fridays off. Then after that, I had the Friday off, then 3 Fridays off. The day it was, then I think I was at work. I can't lie, at work, the place I was at was very relaxed, if you know what I mean. So I had a little bit of time at work, whatever. Then I think just clicked on Jav's poll, man. There was one poll Jav had. I don't even know what it was. Clicked on the poll, then I think he was messaging me, and then I think told me to book a call, and then I was like, no. I don't know. Let me jump on the call. I jumped on the call, and then I think he was telling me, no, don't know what happened first. There was a webinar you did. There was a webinar, I think you did. That was a 3-day webinar. And I think from the first day, I was like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. But to be fair, before that, the reason I was even open to that was because I realized maybe there's more to the online game. No, because it can't be everybody online lying saying it makes sense.
Right.
And when I try,
It does not work. And like, why is it not working for you?
yeah, then when I go to the gym floor, where everyone says it doesn't make sense, for me it makes sense. There's either everyone's lying or something here that genuinely do not really know. Or like, let me see. I think I booked a call, and then in between that I went to like
Workshop, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Did a 3-day boot.
did a 3-day boot camp, yeah. Then I think on the first day, this is cold. On the first day I was like, okay, it kind of just made a little bit more sense. Okay. Then did the second day, did the third day. After that, I think we had the call in between there anyway or something like that. Then we booked the call, and can I talk about price?
We won't go into the details. Not even that, we don't want to say the price, because at the time it was like 300 or something like that a month.
Yeah.
Or more so that I just wanted to focus on how you got to us. So that's the main thing I wanted to do.
Yeah. But I expected the price to be mad.
But the price was affordable, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's still not even mad. Yeah, it's gone up, but it's not mad.
When I had the price, I was like,
I can make this work.
it's like,
Yeah, we were just talking about like on the last, not to cut you, on our last podcast that we was paying like 1,500 a month for our husband.
Yeah. So they're getting 3K off of us because it's 1.5 each.
Yeah, like not even that together, like yeah. So, but yeah, all right, cool. Now we're gonna get into the juicy stuff because I want to get to the reason. So, why were you being a pain when you first
pain?
joined OHB Academy?
No. That's not the right question.
That's the right.
No, the right question is,
I'm saying it in a funny way, but what I'm trying to say.
what was he struggling with?
Yeah.
Struggling with.
I'll say why you being a pain, but in a jokey way. Obviously, it wasn't a pain. Like we love helping, and it's been amazing to see your journey. I mean, more so that why was you struggling? Yeah, why?
What was the big struggle?
Struggling.
Yeah, like, what did you find difficult?
What did I find difficult? I think like so.
And you was being a bit of a pain as well, bro. A good pain. Now, joking, go ahead.
Like the thing is, I'll be real. I think so. For me, everybody internalizes their journey. Put that in your head, thinking this is gonna work for me. Done this already. You know what I mean? It's almost like I'm not launching something brand new. People already know I'm doing this, so.
That's a but. So you're saying everyone internalizes their own reason why something doesn't gonna work for them.
Yeah. And for me, I internalized that as in there's steps in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think from the first step to probably even the small things for you, man, was a big step. Because for me, I always used to feel like to start a new page. I made a page called BelieveItSteve ages ago. I just never used it. Then when you, man, started, I think it's making it make sense in your own way.
Yeah, of course.
And I think for me, it took a little while for me to, how am I going to make this make sense? So first, I've done the women's thing.
Talk about that. Talk about that.
Talk about it.
Talk on that, bro.
Do you know?
So what was the struggle with working out your niche, basically?
Yeah, well, the struggle with it.
Things.
Yeah.
So I think I started moving the gun before I jumped on the program. So I basically took everything I heard from the 3-day boot camp. So who am I trying to work with? I mean, I'm thinking, okay, cool, let me get this ready. Let me get that ready. When I jump on the call, Jav, prepared, got my answers, and really and truly, I think that's the difference between science you see line versus coaches, because you can make your wrong decision and ride with it. But I remember this as well. No disrespect, yeah, but I knew Jav if I knew you with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember I jumped on one of the webinars, then you was just pressing me about my niche. It was stressing me out.
I get it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm thinking, yo,
You're talking about that.
no disrespect. Obviously now we're cool in it. But before I'm thinking, this man's stressing me about the niche. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, you know what I mean? Then that's when I started stressing. Because I think for me, there was a period of time where to figure this out. You know what I mean? And there was a time where I was telling my brother, bro, my eye was just always twitching. I was just stressed out. My brother was like, bro, once you figure it out, it will stop in it. It's a level of stress that you ain't used to yet. Your brain's in overtime. Once you figure it out.
But what was you stressed about?
Nothing was working, bro.
Okay.
Because the niche weren't right.
Right. So like the marketing wasn't attracting
the market. You know what I mean? Everything you're telling me to do wasn't working. So now I'm thinking, why is it not working? And it's stressing me out. And then you keep thinking it, nothing's really working.
Yeah.
Because nothing's working, I'm trying to figure out how it's going to make it work. DMs aren't really working. I'll be messaging people, and like I said at the start, I just couldn't bring the convo to where I needed to, because I don't know. It just didn't flow naturally for me.
Let me ask you a deeper question, bro.
Yeah, what's that, bro?
So I have to make this hard, because you know what? Like, I'm happy to have you here, because it's not just a regular jumped on next month, I made money. It's like a journey, which most people, if we're being real as mentors, that's what most people, it's more the 20-30% that will jump from the gate and fly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So why were you a bit resistant when I was telling you to change your niche? I know you said it lightly, like,
why?
You didn't know me, but what was the root? Like, what? When you think of it now, hindsight?
Because you're telling me what not to do or not what to do. That makes sense. You're not giving me an answer. You're just telling me my answer is the wrong answer. Go pick up. Do you know what I mean? It's not like bro, I think these opportunities that I think are more better for what you look like. You're like, you see that, my guy? That ain't it.
I didn't tell you to go with men, no?
No, but you didn't. You said I shouldn't do women. You said I should do men. But like, it's almost like, all right, but I've already gone all in. Not like it's like starting all again. And it's all like, well, if I start all again, got to market all again. What are people going to think? Do you know what I mean? It's almost like, like, you've been doing all of this now. It's almost like you've started something, and it's almost like you're stepping back. It's almost like, because I think it's a bit weird to say, I don't know if they should go on there, but rather like, you see the way you're coming with this women thing? You're coming like a charlatan, and
Wait, give me too much. Frank said that. What do you mean, charlatan? I'd be someone that's like,
it's genuine, isn't it? Yeah, he just didn't. The thing is, I don't know. The thing is,
my brother's a good guy.
Me and your brother, you're saying the same.
You should have brought your brother today, bro.
Yeah, not like coming like a charlatan, but like, it's almost like it's a joke, innit? But then he's like, and I was feeling that, and I was like, do you know, because I want to help. I think I can help everyone. But it's just, even now, I've got women on my program, I've got women on my program, I've got men on my program. The way the marketing was going, no, but then now it's the back turn. You've started something, now back turn. Now that, cool, if I'm gonna now change my niche, I'm gonna do it. Like, what's the plan? So I just thinking about it.
You're just overthinking the pivot, basically. So because you,
for me, it was a big pivot.
No, but I'm saying that essentially in hindsight,
yeah.
Because if you went back, would you still you wouldn't, right? You probably just make the pivot, do what you did, nah?
If I went back?
Yeah, you went back.
Yeah, if I went back, I would have made the pivot quicker.
Yeah, so you was at the time thinking, no?
100%, but then I didn't really, you're thinking of you're overthinking the pivot because you don't know what's next, innit? You've almost like, this route, now you've got to change the route. Like, what does that, how am I going to do that? Yeah, this kind of makes sense. Well, this is what you had in line. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And now you're scrapping it all to do something else that you don't even know might make sense. I mean, at least now you're wrong, but strong. But now the next one's even more unknown. It was almost like, what's the next one now? Got to pivot again. You know what I mean? So it's almost like, either I ride this, or go with this, or I move, then I move again, then I move again, and then I look like a trip, man. So I'm either like, and I decided, then I decided it's gonna just pivot. I think.
To be honest, bro, we both was just talking about now. We had the same kind of battles for our niche.
Niche is the hardest thing.
That's why that's why I was onto you.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Because I battled for years.
It's the hardest thing, honestly.
So when I see it from afar, I was just thinking, nah, you got to switch this up. It's gonna make your life easier.
Yeah, nah, it's made my life a lot easier.
Yeah, because once you get it, the content's better. Like, program's better. Everything's better because you've only got to focus on like one thing. And you can just keep digging deeper and deeper and deeper with the painful content, the value content, the aspirational content.
Yeah.
So when it's all over the place, like 1 minute you're talking about women and growing glutes and this and that, it's like it's hard to like hit people. And people don't reach out to you because you're just chatting about all these different things.
Yeah.
But when you focus on one thing, it's just smooth.
You don't get a chance to be an expert.
Yeah.
Because really the height, pinnacle of being successful in any niche or whatever is being an expert and being looked at the expert. If you think of any of the top guys or whatever, they seem like an expert, right? If you're going to be expert of women, men, it's kind of harder to do that. It's a longer route. But I want to ask you another question. We're digging deep today, but for good reason. We want to inspire PTs.
No,
Why was you out of shape, bro?
I was out of shape.
Yeah, why was you out of shape, man? I told you we keep it authentic here, but it's for a reason. So
I was out of shape. Always had a very troubled relationship with food to some degree where I can switch between both sides and just be on, dude. Basically, my old workplace, long, bro. Like the culture, everything.
stress.
Yeah, like stress. Dude, like I just used to drink beer, bro.
A beer drinker.
I love it. I love it.
Basically, yeah.
I love it, bro. Nah, yeah, basically. So at my workplace, I don't know, just a lot of things going on really. So I'll be drinking. I'll still be working out, but not like my old workplace before the workplace I went at now. Just a lot of work, bro. Just a lot of work. But I learned a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like I learned a lot in there, but then a lot. So escapism. When things are long, it's a after work, just eat, do this, relax, you know what I mean, and then let myself go really. Then stress on that, and then after that, just not looking after myself, bro.
Yeah, because some people are going to see you now and look in good shape, innit? And, unless they probably follow you, BelieveItSteve, they will see that obviously you went through a transformation. And that was a big thing and a big catalyst in your business. So that's what I wanted to highlight. I had to go from the bad part to go to the good part. So how did that help in your journey? And let's talk about that a bit, like the transformation.
Transformation, how it helps in the business or for me?
Both, whichever one you want to highlight.
I think with the transformation, you spoke about it to me a couple of times, me doing it, weird to say, but with women, if you look, you can get a result, it matters, innit? But with guys need to want to look like you. Guys need to be like, you see this guy is hard. You know what I mean? That's why, do you know what I mean? No offense to Jav, but I don't want to look like Jav. You know what I mean?
Don't want to look athletic.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want to look athletic. You know what I mean? I want to like, even the Jace, I don't want to look like Jace, but...
This is your coach?
Yeah, I don't want to look like Jace, but I look like Jace and say, there's a lot to learn here, do you know what I mean? Like, guys want to look at someone and say, okay, like, there's something going on there, I need to jump on, do you know what I mean? So when you said that, took a moment and I said, it's to give the people when they see, innit? So if you want to be inspirational and a certain way, the man them need to look at you and be like, do you know what kind of coach that? That's the kind of person he puts the kind of work that I see. And I said, if that's what you done, I said, cool. Started doing it, documenting it. Yeah, so that's how it started. Did it help my business? I think so, because it's a cheeky post, isn't it?
Cheeky post.
Yeah, it has. It definitely has. But I think those ones, helped me with the captions. I think that's one of the biggest things for me, even though you probably haven't touched upon it. I think the caption thing for me was difficult. I would say it's something I never thought I'd be doing.
Right.
Never in a million years.
Captions, like writing them out.
Writing the amount that I'm writing now and enjoying it.
Yeah.
Like, people be telling me, oh, your captions are too long, and I'm like, but I love it. Take it all in, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I hated captions. That's probably the worst part of every post. It used to be for me anyway. Before I was doing things how I was doing things, hated captions. Hated it.
What else did you hate though? Because I feel like at the start, there was a lot of things.
Yeah.
I know we spoke about the struggles already, but there was other things, even around your content. Like, I remember the first thing you sent me and you was like, oh, I ran ads to this. And I was like...
I didn't know what I was doing. I just saw my man do something and I copied it.
Right.
I mean, I saw someone else do that and I was like, right. And my brother was like, you might as well do that. And I was like,
Just tell me, brother, what's the right on?
no, I did. But it's doing something though. A lot of people don't do nothing.
Yeah.
If not for the fact I done that, so I might have even taken it longer.
Did you have any like apprehensions or fears around talking videos or just making content in general?
Nah, I just didn't know what to talk about.
Right.
Literally. I think the first one, after I done that one with my brother, because it took so many shots or whatever, bro, I went to bed, bro. I was tired. The one that you said was, I done that at that gym that I was talking about. But for me, I think I'm just really open, innit? I think a lot of people will be in the program, they won't be doing anything, they won't be as vocal as I am. I'll just say, yo, bro, this is, you know what I mean? I'll just say, I remember, say outreach, get a, you know what I mean? Because I just didn't like it. Some people, what it tell you is, but they won't be doing it. I'll vocally tell you I'm not doing it. Or I'll tell you I don't like it. That's just me, innit, as a person. If there's something, rather than just not be doing it, like even this YouTube video thing, I ain't done it. And then I'll tell you I'm not doing it, you know what I mean? So there'll be things that people don't do, but me, I'll let you know I'm not doing it. You might give me the corn for it, but at least honest, innit? So for me, outreach was one of them. The talking video, I just didn't like myself on camera. I didn't really like talking. Not that I didn't like it, I just it didn't flow, innit? You know what I mean? What else? Captions. Yeah, captions I just didn't like, I think. Yeah, because people said my stories are longer. Before OHB, my stories were wild, not wild, but a lot more entertaining.
Joking.
Yeah, more joking, more. But people say that your stories compared to your actual feed posts is a very big disconnect, if you know what I mean. Like your stories, entertaining. I'll get that. Before I started changing my content, I used to get a lot more story views than now, because it's different kind of content. But my post, just dry.
Let me grab you on that point, yeah? So the reason I brought up the transformation is because, let's not beat around the bush here, because a lot of people are going to be in your position and are in your position in the program, other programs, and there's limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say to you, we talked about it earlier in our podcast. So I know you had a point like with where you switched, because we know, that's why I said pain, like jokingly, because you switched, like you're not the same person from our perspective from then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When you started, you was moany, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You were like one gal.
you was vocal, yes, and you're still vocal.
Yeah.
But how you did it. So I want you to kind of just break down the mental changes and what the catalyst was, if that's all right with you.
This is gonna sound this is gonna sound so cliche,
man.
But it was the event.
I knew you were gonna say. That's what I was.
That woke you up.
That's do you know it's about the event? I feel like I went to the event. Yeah. I went to the event. Obviously, I saw David. I've seen him before.
Yeah,
David was speaking. Inspirational. He just motivates the man.
Yeah,
and you just got love for it. You know what I mean? And then I think for the event, came up to you, man, and I need more from you, man, innit? And you, man, said, big man, I need more from you. You know what I mean? Give me more, and then I should give you, man, more, and you give me more. And then I said, say less. Then I gave you, man, more, you gave me. And since then, I never looked back. You know what I mean? And then I felt like, whenever I shout you, man, because I've done the work, never do all the work. Just the man, bro, just the man. But because I've done the work, I feel like now I gotta keep it up. At the moment, I'm giving you, man, less. I can't come through and say, yo, do you know what I mean? So I think it's just that. I just came with a different fire, really, where I was like, yeah, do you know what? Do it, innit? You know, they've asked me for more. Without me, how can I now go ask them for stuff? What they asked me to do. I did it. So I said, cool. We start with plan one. Of they've been nagging me about from the start. Then we do this sheet thing. This sheet's long. There must be a way to make it just work for me. I saw it, and I'm like, let me do it this way. That's what I just done in it, and I found a way to make it work. Once I found a way to make that sheet work, I just continued it, and then, yeah, man. So I think it was definitely the event. After the event, I went on holiday, came back.
That's when you started the transformation.
That's when I started the transformation, I think. But before I went on holiday, working in it.
Yeah.
I was just doing the things. So it's almost like, I think what I say about coaching is, like you guys say, the first bit is the hardest bit.
Mm.
But once you start moving, almost like you got a wave.
Yeah.
I mean, we've always got a wave. Like there's messages from people that you sent time ago and it comes back. So the more move. So when I came back from holiday, it's almost like the wave just came from there. And wow, and then the wave just kept going, to be fair. But yeah, so it was, man. The event, it inspired me, man. And I think the convo with you, man, with you guys, took it in, and I was like, you know what? Before I go ask you, man, let me at least do what you can say.
Mm-mm. You connect that to getting in shape as well. Obviously, that's what you do now for other men. So even if you connect it to this, they don't run a business, whatever, you got in shape and you started, leveled up.
Nah, I think 100%. I think that's everyone, really. I feel like if you're when you're getting in shape, everything just opens up. For me, yeah, it's bad. My brother says it's toxic. If I'm not on my gym thing, my life just falls apart. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's fault, but like if I'm not, it's very white or black.
I get what you mean. Yeah, it's like it grounds you.
Yeah, it grounds. If you're not putting the work in that aspect, pushing there, putting the grind in there, you're not really grinding.
It's routine though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not
It's routine. It's
Yeah,
like
that's what I mean.
it's like the standards that you set for yourself.
Yeah.
And like,
and else.
you got to hold that on there. But yeah, I'm going to continue. It's the standards that you set for yourself, man. And I think, like for me, if I don't wake up and go gym, it just feels weird.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like my days just mash up. Like, it's just done. So, yeah, it's important, man.
Nah.
Can't not go gym, man. Men, fix up, man. Fix yourself up, man.
Even rest
Shout,
days.
Believe it, Steve. If you're messing about. So, all right, cool. So now, doing well. Talk about quitting your job, man. That's a big achievement. Yeah. Just done that, man. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. And done it in style as well, man. I did off a little bit, took a cheeky, I listened to the goal.
I like that picture.
Is that the picture? Yeah, I listened to the goal. Yeah. I wanted to do things, I was a bit excited. Listen to your coaches, man. I was a bit excited. I was like, yeah, I done it. Let me post this.
Get some shit picture that you sent. Some mirror picture.
Like, nah, you can't let that go out, bro. That's not how we're celebrating.
It's a big event, man.
Yeah.
Celebrate your wins, bro. Like, that's a big win. You're only gonna, that you're trying to only do it once. You have to celebrate that properly.
Yeah. I was just gassing it. I just wanted
Mm.
with the word, then only that because I feel like me, I wanted an out, but didn't really believe in the out, if you know what I mean. And I think like it got to a stage where I'm like, I don't even know who's gonna see this. I just want to do my job.
You say it again?
I just want to do my job. I was, but I wasn't.
He said you don't know who's gonna see.
Yeah, I just want to do my job.
I hear you.
I just be not doing my job properly, innit?
Not the same energy.
It's getting to a point where I might have just let them know what's up. Then get to a point where they never really spoken to me. I just got away with just doing what I can, still doing my job, but I just thought it went fair on them, innit? And I was like, you know what? Especially with once I did the Afro-Caribbean pack, yeah,
You're mad for that.
I just had so much to do. I just felt like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and I would just be working and my head would be somewhere else. Yeah, so after that, I was like, yeah, time to make a move. Yeah, after that, I wanted to wait out. I think I wanted to do September. I think there was one time when I was like, yeah, September, I'm out. It was after the event, I said September, I'm out. And I told my siblings. I live with my siblings, it's just me, my brother and my sister. And we're just best friends, innit? Just everything runs through them. And in my kind of crib as well, if you're out of a job, yeah, it's all pain. I mean, you got your savings, you got your P's. Even if you're not trying to touch that, I'll sponsor you. Once you're working, you'll pay me back. So it's a kind of house where look after yourself because I'm not looking after you, do you know what I mean? So you're like, look, cool. September, I'm out. But it needs to make sense. You can't just be trying to do it. Go to an event, gas. Need to make it make sense.
Siblings, you
You know
know.
what I mean? And now I'm thinking, I hear it. Then September came, didn't really feel right. September was all right. It wasn't bad, but it didn't really feel right. I think after the transformation completed, my line was just dinging calls in it. I'm thinking, if I didn't work, I could take all these calls, you know?
Right.
You know what I mean?
So it started to become a limiting factor for your business.
Before it wasn't a limiting factor. Probably, you know what I mean? Before it wasn't a limiting factor. But then once I was like, there's more in, like right now, I can't even churn the business to do more because I can't take more.
Working full time. You got to really.
Yeah, I know.
All of this working full time job.
Appreciate that. It is low. Yeah. So then after that, I was like, yeah, do you know what? I'm ready. When my brother was like, bro, not now, when, innit?
True. And that's a big moment, you know. Like when you say to yourself, all right, quit a job or I'm quitting the gym, it's like, because you're weighing up like, I got to make this work now, innit? But sometimes that's the fire that you need, yeah?
Fire,
Because now it's like, you can't really turn back. Like I always used to think, all right, if I quit the gym, how embarrassing would it be if I have to go back and wear the gym top? Again, that says personal trainer.
back, yeah.
And where I got to put on the gloves and spray the machines again. Like I'm thinking, bro, that's gonna be so embarrassing. So I know I ain't going back. No matter by hook or by crook, I am not going back. So it's a big jump, bro.
That's the best way to think of it.
But you're not going back now. So
Yeah, that's
I don't
the best
think I
way to
can.
think of it. No, you can't, bro.
I don't think I can. I'm trying to take it to the moon, bro.
And you're in a very good environment, and you keep putting yourself in good environments where, like, we're looking at, okay, cool, 10 times where you are right now. Fair, but you're doing yeah, I'm trying to say to you. So the path is there to fly high, you know? Okay, cool. I need you to give some advice to some of the people that's going to watch this. So what would you say to coaches about online coaching in general? You could just summarize, just take it where you want to take it, really.
About online coaching.
Yeah, just about coaching, and it like coaches that have that as aspiration to go on and be a coach.
If you mean like to do it or to, what would I say about
Just in general, just a PT, gym floor, someone that wants to be a coach and that has a passion.
As a passion for it.
You know?
If you've got a passion, I think for me, realistically, I think that's probably why Jav Lee had me the call. Oh, I generally feel that I just like help people in it. Even from my old job, I generally just like helping people. Generally, like if you've got a passion for people, you like chatting to people, you like interacting with people, like generally like helping people, and you know, like helping people. Go for it, bro. Especially if it's with fitness and you know enough to help people out in that kind of aspect, and you want that rewarded, man. I think, what was it one day? Jumped on a program recently, innit? Like last 2-3 months, and I think kids in the down, dropped 6-7 kg goal.
Yeah.
The fact that I played a part in that puts a different kind of spring in your step.
100%.
A kid from my man doesn't do. Yeah, that it's rewarding, man. It generally is rewarding when you feel like I've actually like changed or affected someone's life, or I've allowed them to see themselves in a different light, what they can do. So if that's for you, man, oh, go for it, man.
Sick. And right now, then obviously you're now gonna you're gonna be doing this full time now. Like for you, what's the next steps for you? Like, what do you feel like you need in terms of getting to the next level?
Obviously, we spoke about a few things, so you know. So, yeah.
What do you feel like you need to get to the next level? Like, what steps you need to take? Like, what needs to happen next?
Or what is
overall? What's the next level for you? Like,
the importance of building a personal brand. But I was like, then obviously with the niche, as I become a little bit more me, anything can run. Anything that I feel like when people buy into you, then looking to start doing some YouTube content, jump in a few more podcasts probably. Yeah, my YouTube, and just doing some vlogs. I'm looking to do if I say it now, I've got to do it. I'm looking to do
Yeah.
ready to a photo shoot. I'm doing a photo shoot with Andrew, one of my clients. I'm looking to do like a shoot for me being just getting some good content in. So that's what's next for me. Photo shoot, and also YouTube. Just and get the content out.
Yeah.
Build the game the best way I can and help people out, man. I think it's important. Creating a good service.
I think for your niche as well, man, it's like proper unique. Like you're helping the man them, like as you say. And there's not really a lot of coaches that go specifically, like you say. Most coaches go straight for the women. You know what I mean? I help women, I help this. So what you're doing is quite unique, but it's needed. Definitely needed. So I was going to ask as the last question, then Javi, whatever you got as well. What would you say to someone about mentorship? So you said something about online coaching, but just mentorship, that whole word, whatever it is, what would be your thoughts and that you want to give to them?
About getting a mentorship.
In general, innit? So it's going to cover like getting a mentor and maybe they thought about it, maybe they've seen the ads, just in general, yeah?
Funny that actually. I don't know. I had a convo with my brother about this. I feel like a lot of times, yeah, what people lack is direction to some degree, even in life in general. And I feel like, no, I've spoken about my brother a lot, but I think in life it's giving me a lot of direction.
100%, yeah.
It's giving me a lot of direction in a way where something I probably would have done. But me, if you told me to do it, wish harder enough I'll just do it. It's trying to shut you up in it. But some people won't do it. But for me, but I feel like a lot of people, the direction that they're going in, what they think is important, what they think is just not really aligned. I think I was speaking to somebody about coaching the other day. They was telling me something, and I'm like, what you're saying, it makes sense in your head, but from somebody who knows the game, it don't make no sense, bro. Just get a coach, you know what I mean? And I just told him, coach, bro, realistically, it makes sense for you, but what you think makes sense, because you live. I think it's weird because when you live in things, you get very emotional. So it's all about you. But when somebody's looking at it from outside, they'll just be like,
Do that.
just do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, just do that.
See the logical part that you
part.
can't see. Yeah.
That's what I tell people as well. When you're inside, you're tired. Yeah, you're tired, man. In it, I think your view of things is coming from a very emotional response. You're not making the best thing at the right time. And sometimes somebody who knows the game a little bit better than you, spitting a little bit of wisdom and telling you, do it, man. All you really need to go from doing something you don't like, doing what you love in it. So if it means investing a little bit of dough, back yourself and make it back in it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's powerful, man.
Back yourself. There we go.
I wouldn't have said it any different, honestly.
Yeah. I got one last question, yeah? What's the best thing about being in the OHB Academy?
That's the best thing about being in the OHB Academy.
What's been the best thing?
I'll be honest with you, man, yeah. The best thing about OHB Academy, I don't know if this relates to everybody, but I think that's how I found my niche, realistically. For me, the value is with guys who generally like similar to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can break it down. That's a bit weird to say, but I'm not trying to jump on or it's not even a race thing, innit? More of a, if it was anywhere else, before they started, these men told me, keep my English on a calm level. Anywhere else, I'll come in and I'll be Office Steve, if you know me. When I'm chatting to the man them on OHB and telling them this and that, I'll really be myself, man. But for me, is talking to mentors where generally be me, man. I think that's something I can't find nowhere else, innit? So that's why for me, there was a time when I was thinking, maybe it's not making sense. I was thinking, maybe I need to find other coaches. And then I realized they're all just going to tell you the same thing. And if you're not putting in the work that your coaches are doing, other coaches are just going to be another guy, another flavor that you like even less, and he's going to be telling you to do the same thing. If you're not doing that, do that first, innit? So
Ultimately, it's about just doing it.
yeah, exactly.
Putting the reps in.
Putting in the work. If you're not putting in the work,
Gonna work regardless of who you work.
I think it's generally like chatting to guys, innit? They're cool guys, down to earth, and they got heart in the game, innit? So,
Boom.
Respect.
Right. So there we have it. There we go.
That's just been a very good episode. Definitely gonna have you back, to be honest with you, as you continue to level up. And yeah, definitely gonna have you back. But yeah, thanks for joining us. hope everybody's watching has benefited from this and just learning a bit about Stephen's journey. Like I said, it wasn't straight to 5K per month in 1 month or 10K per month. Like, it was gradual. He had his own things he had to overcome, but he got there and he's still getting there, and he's just had an amazing achievement and just the beginning. Because like I said, he did all of this with a full-time job. You know what I mean? You can't sleep on that, really. So
yeah, I think, that's a big thing.
that's a big one.
Because a lot of coaches make excuses about why they can't do this, they can't do that.
I did that, yeah.
So
Mad.
you done it while doing a full-time job, and now that's going to free up so much hours. Think about, you can't lose, and it's hard to lose when you got this much time.
We've done it with that. It's time. But yeah, the pressure's on. You should look like that still. Because now we're getting harder. You got no excuses for us no more.
I hope so.
Boy, all right. That's a wrap. OHB Academy. Done.
Peace.